Hey guys, what's up? Notayeti here, and I'm just making a video for my GRAV series in my on my channel, True Indie MMO. This is covering one of my truly multiplayer games that I've been pretty interested on. So I'm well aware it's not an MMO, but it's definitely an indie, and it's definitely a fantastic game so far. So if you're interested in you know, following other multiplayer games like this, and you know, other server-based games like this, Savage Lands, Tug, I'll eventually be getting videos for all those up. And it's a slow process because I'm also building my website, but yeah, it's been great so far. And so I wanted to show you my neat little planet. This is my my dedicated planet that I play on, and it's just so it's just me, and I can show you how to do that. I have a video on my channel that shows you how to make your own in case you don't. So I've got like 1, 2, 3, 4 up there on the hill, so 4 little caves surrounding this little oasis on this pretty cool looking kind of beachy field planet that I drew. If you don't know, every time you create your own world, it's just randomly generated, so there's like, you know, I'm not even sure how many possibilities there are. I've had pretty much a different planet every time, and yeah, so it's been pretty cool. And I gotta self-destruct that. So if you're new to GRAV and somehow you're just happening by my lowly channel that it's blossoming and I'm trying to grow, GRAV's basically a sci-fi planetary explorer. Has PvP, has PvE, has random mobs, it has boss mobs, it has recipe, a pretty decent crafting system. It's got you can't see it. Well, actually, maybe I just can't see it. Up in my top right-hand corner, there's an indicator for my frames per second. But I think underneath that, I don't think it published it. It's on my video. It gives you a countdown to server events. So like monster attacks and stuff like that. They'll give you kind of a daily clock, like say it's coming in 5 days, which is kind of cool. And then the overall appearance and visual of this game is pretty fantastic. But chances are you've already heard about GRAV, and if you haven't, you hopefully you'll be playing it pretty soon. And it's by Bitmonster, a little indie company that was full of a bunch of guys that worked on the Gears of Wars and for Unreal, and yeah, they've kind of been doing their own thing, and they came out with this badass game. So I'm just gonna put down a harvester here. Harvester's something used to mine that element there. So most stuff you can be got with your multi-tool, which is your little, on my hotbar you can see kind of a gun thing. Excuse me. Yeah, there's been quite a few videos of GRAV out, and by all means, they're fantastic videos, and my videos that I make for these games are just for complimentary features for my website that I have, because I'm really interested in just kind of like getting as much publications of these indie multiplayer and MMO games that are created out, because I think they're fucking awesome, to be honest. I think it's the future of where online games are going to be, online PC games for sure. So I'm just going to collect some more resources. I'll go down, I'm going to start working on my structure I have down there. I haven't built anything yet. I've like just been exploring planets, and I play on a couple of dedicated servers, leveling those guys, getting a feel for the community and what the people are like. And there's some friendly people out there, but I mean, like with any server-based game where you can kind of host your own server, there's going to be, you know, some abuse that occurs, and it's only expected. And you learn it pretty quickly, regardless of what game you're playing. I mean, if you're familiar with DayZ, the DayZ mod, yeah, you would know well aware of what abuse is, and but there's always some good people on the DayZ mod, that's for sure. Yeah, I really like playing on my own server. I enjoy getting the updates and seeing what they put in, and then not being challenged for anything immediately. And when this game comes to like kind of a final stabilized version, I mean, I'm gonna want to play with people. But as for the time being right now, like I do this just kind of I find the game awesome to look at and pretty relaxing to play, and it's fun just to see the updates that they have, and kind of stay in touch with what the community is talking about by playing your own version, you know, not being discouraged by, you know, anybody that might be griefing or anything like that. I think any company or any indie company that's coming out with a multiplayer version of or a multiplayer game like this should give the ability to have your own server, basically just for that reason. So I mean, if you're releasing an early access game and there's griefing that's occurring on it, sure, I know you're supposed to accept it with good and with bad, but I mean, really, it doesn't have to be. If you offer some safe ways to avoid that for some people, you're probably going to get them playing your game a little bit longer. So there is a little bit of a resource grind to GRAV. It's everything takes resources to build from, and they're all the same resources. So you got your fossils, your wood, your ore, your gems, and your element X. And then there's resources that you got to kill monsters for. So here's my little structure. And the best place to do that is inside these caves. Caves serve as kind of like a spot to that all the resources are in one location, and there's mobs and all that kind of stuff. And I mean, you do come across like loot crates, but like that red thing that was off in the distance, I can't remember if I got it or not. So I'm just gonna continue on my little structure here. I'm not sure what I should do next. You can pull up your building window by hitting B. Yeah, I'm gonna build that. Or maybe I'll build a bridge. Do that. And then, but I need a structural support, I think, to build anything bigger than that. So I'm just selecting these, I'm hitting B. B to bring up the menu, then you can either hit E or hit the little build button down in the lower corner. Yeah, when you're building rooms and stuff like that, they obviously need a little something sturdier to sit on, so I think that's the reason why I'm building those structures. And Closed room. Is it totally closed? Oh, it's got, that one's got legs. Damn it. I don't exactly know how to, is there a door on these? Drag screen to move camera, mouse wheel to rotate item. Yeah, there's a door on the other side. I don't know how to rotate this stupid thing. Oh, that's why it's got legs too. Oh, no idea. It's a great video, I am. Oh, okay. Maybe you just build the room and then you put the door in. Let's just try it. Build it right here. Okay. Yay. I don't have enough to build that. Damn. I don't have enough to build that. Well, I'm happy I got a couple stuff done. So yeah, I guess the building controls just they aren't the most intuitive thing, but I mean it's something that you can kind of easily get over. It's that's some great coffee. It's rather early here. I have a baby. I gotta make videos a little bit earlier. I don't want to, especially when you spend evenings writing and doing having to do other stuff. So I think I'm gonna go check out that cave, and then we'll maybe wrap up this video, and I'll continue on a little bit later and see what kind of structure I can come across. Maybe level up to level 9 before I log. It really does feel like I'm on some strange alien planet all alone, have no idea how I got here. Especially when you're playing on your own server. I really kind of appreciate the feeling. Excuse me. And in case you haven't heard, in their latest update, they have made it so you can visit other planets from your Stargate. So a Stargate's something that you need to find a blueprint on your planet by killing mobs to build. And once you get the resources to build it, you can build a Stargate, which will allow you to go to the moon, and then you upgrade it and you build other ones, which allowed you to go to different planets. And if they really elaborate on that kind of aspect of GRAV, it's gonna blow some games away. It's really a really cool system. Imagine like warping to a new planet that you haven't seen, and you get some crazy looking planet. The surface is all rock and barren, or all lush forest. I mean, because they're totally randomly generated. So I mean, I think the game we're all waiting for that is going to allow us to do stuff like that is No Man's Sky. But if you haven't heard of No Man's Sky, you really should. It's going to be like something none of us have ever seen. So ooh, I'm not going in there. And word to the wise, caves are really challenging because the mobs, they spawn fast, and there's a lot of them, and you really got to kind of be careful when you're going into one, because you can get trapped in a corner and then have like a million mobs end up killing you, and then you got to run back to get your corpse, which is turns into a little orb when you die. So you got to go back and collect all the resources that you have in your corpse, and it becomes pretty challenging if you can't get to your corpse, you know. But you can figure all that out. So I think I'm gonna wrap up this video. Gained a level, made some rooms, talked a bit, and yeah, I'll be able to post. I'll soon be able to post another video for my GRAV series, and it's on to the next game. And if you haven't played this game and you're interested in it, by all means check out my website, and I'm going to have more features on GRAV, www.trueindiemmo.com, and this will be under the truly multiplayer games that we cover. And yeah, it's pretty fantastic. So thanks a lot for watching, and see you later.